Okay, valve lapping. Here we go. Valve grinding and valve seat grinding, lapping, whatever you want to call it. So what you do is you fill you have to have all your valves still put with the springs, the retainers, the keepers, everything on. You want to have your spark plug on as well so that you have no leaks in the combustion chamber. So if you have all your valves on, let's say this one's on as well, you're gonna fill this up with gasoline or alcohol because um, it'll just show you if you're leaking much easier than with water. So you fill this to the top with gasoline or alcohol, and you should see leaks in your intake or on your exhaust side. So if you see any leaks, you know you're leaking. Um, so if you're leaking, what you want to do is you want to take off your spring, your retainers, your keepers, everything, and you want to mark all the way around your valve seat and um, the seat for the combustion chamber with a Sharpie. So I just took a Sharpie pen and I marked all the way around. You can tell it's black and this one's not. So what you want to do is you want to mark it because that way you'll know if there's any high or low spots. It should look like this one. It's sort of gray. You see it's grayish. Let me show you one that's not grayish. You see this one? You can see there's some dirt pits in there. So you can tell that there's low spots already just because of those pit spots. Like there's dirt encrusted in this. So what I'll do is I'll use this grinding paste for valve lapping and stuff. So there's a fine end at the top and there's a more coarse at the bottom. So I'm going to use the coarse end because it's just a lot faster. So like I said, you want to take your Sharpie, you want to mark all the way around your valve and the valve seat. So that way you'll know if there's any high or low spots. You want to make sure that the Sharpie that you color around the valve and the valve seat, all that discolors and goes to that grayish look there. That way you'll know if there's any high or low spots. If you see that there's still Sharpie marks around, then you know that you have a low spot because the high spots are going to get eliminated quick. So since this is a B18 B20 head, I'm going to be using 1/4 diameter fuel line. So what I'm going to do with this fuel line is that I'm going to put the valve in like so. Right? Put the valve in, and at the top I'm going to be using the fuel line. Let me try and show you guys. So I'm going to stick the valve stem in the fuel line. Can't get this fucking focus, bitch. Focus. So like, do this, stick it in there, and what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna do like with the valve lapping tools that have the suction cups, but I'm gonna do it from the top instead of from the very valve, like with the valve lapping tool. Since I don't have it and all this coronavirus stuff is happening, they just can't buy it. So I'm just trying to do this in some easy manner, you know, without screwing this all up. So I'm gonna have the valve in, and at the end where the stem comes out, where the valve seal is for the stem, I'm gonna stick this 1/4 diameter fuel line, and I'm gonna be using it to spin it around and grind the valve seat and the valves. So that's what I'm gonna be doing now. This is a great way to know if there's any high or low spots. Make sure that Sharpie marks just all disappear and turns into a grayish color. So that's how I do it.